What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This is the new TNC Eli versus Friga. I was always going to react to this one, but it was probably going to be further down the line. But again, you guys are all requesting it. Might as well do it while it's new. So here we are. Let's get into it. Skipping the intro as usual. So I've only seen one game of Eli, and I really liked his game. Looking forward to this one. Again, we're going over to the right wing to start with.
Eli Carter versus Friga. Shut up, Ellis. Let's get to it. Oh!
Home game for Eli.
Home game. More than a run.
Is it disrespectful? Would you feel disrespected if someone played against you a full game in a beanie? I feel like if someone's wearing a beanie or a hat or jean shorts playing against you, I'd feel really disrespected. You got to go hard enough to where they're like, okay, this is serious. I got to take my jean shorts off and put on some hooping shorts. I got to take my cowboy boots off and put on some sneakers.
This is Friga's first one-on-one.
You just don't want someone to beat you and be like, I didn't even take off my Apple Watch, dog.
In a little while.
Jay Horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chapter 2, Season 2.
Mm-hmm. Curious to see the adjustments from Eli Carter.
Classic Friga. And also let me know what you guys think of the volume on this video. I'm trying to balance it better to where there's not like no background noise as well, so that it plays through the speakers. I don't wear headphones obviously, so I don't want it going back through the microphone. So I'm trying to find a good balance where you guys can hear it, you guys can hear me, kind of testing it now with the volume on the background while I'm talking. Can you hear both?
Makes so much sense.
Let me know.
On so many levels, they're the same height, same weight. Both can shoot it.
Yeah.
Both are going to play clean basketball. This is a great matchup.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Big pump fake.
oh, okay. Couple things. There's a few things we can learn here. I'm really surprised Friga's not just shooting this. Like you look at how Eli's playing. Like he's just, whoops. Hands on shorts. I'm shooting. If I'm Friga, I think Friga's got either the best shot or second. He's top 2, 3 3-point shooter in the space. I think you just shoot it and you live with it, right? Because that opens up so much more of your game. But Eli obviously knows he's a shooter. He's still going to react. So when Friga does get him here with the pump fake, which now I'll flip to the defense first. Don't play defense like this unless you're unless you're playing mind games, right? If you naturally play defense like this, it just you're reacting. You're going to have to react to everything. Eli might be doing this, though, to bait him into shooting, to bait him into and then putting his hand out. But you see what happens here since he's reacting. Friga just gives like a half-ass pump fake, and Eli's jumping out of his jean shorts and cowboy boots. But, like, the part that I'm frustrated with now with Friga, we saw this last game. Like, what's the point of doing a shot fake and getting them to leave their feet and not being able to get a layup? So again, go look at the Day video where he got his dunk, and that is the prime example of why we work on the footwork that we work on. This is why I don't like the negative step. This is why I preach the onside step. This is why I preach like building your game from the foundations so that when you have an advantage, you go score a layup. Like you want a layup. You don't want this advantage that you just got to turn into a tough spin, fade, highly contested 2, right? Like it's still a decent shot that he gets, but this, you get someone to leave their feet, that's got to be straight line drive to the backboard. Like you got to get all the way to the backboard and finish strong. So speed layup, one dribble, get to the basket. That's why I preach building your game with the foundations, building your footwork with the foundations. Negative step is still good. Wide jab steps still work. Like bad angles still work. They're still good. You still need all these things. But when it comes to these moments, when you have the advantage, we saw this with, his name wasn't Denzel, but they were calling him Denzel. Maybe his name was Jordan. In the 3-on-3 game that we watched, he did the same thing. He came off a pick and roll and had a wide open layup and did a step back off the pick and roll into another layup, but nope, into another step back for a long 2. So it's just simplify your game, not because you shouldn't have fancy moves, not because you shouldn't be able to have fun and just experiment and do cool stuff, but for these moments, when that moment does present itself, you want to get the layup. When it does present itself, you want to get the dunk. So all of you that are, one day I'm going to get a dunk in a game, one day I'm going to score 50, you won't. You won't unless you can start putting these things into your game. So then when that opportunity comes, hey, they played bad defense, I had 50. You want to be ready for those moments. You don't want to have that moment happen and be like, oh yeah, I had 28, had a good game. It's like, yeah, 28's nice. Would have been cool to have that 50 ball to tell your grandkiddos. But yeah, to have someone in the air and you have to take 3 dribbles just to get to here.
Big bump, pump fake.
Not ideal. It's a good shot. The bump was just not great.
Big bump.
Yeah, he lost his advantage, and Friga's not great going to the left. I know that as well.
It's gonna be a good one.
He absorbed that bump really well and got back into the play.
Yeah.
It's a really good sign.
And then I just realized Friga's got the sweats on too. He's showing off a little ankle there though. Okay, a little scandalous, are we? Showing off a little ankle, Friga?
For Eli early.
He's like, I really like those sweats, but you only got them in a medium. I'll take them.
This game.
I really like his handle.
Oh, it went in.
Glass me. As far as I remember, it was like almost probably 100 videos ago. I think his handle was one of my favorites. I will say, this is the part of basketball we got to get better at. Is that not a carry, guys? Is it not a carry? We'll move past this. I just want to say, this is it. The carries are getting out of hand. 3 carries in a row. Sick.
Oh, it went in.
America. America.
It went in and out.
Oh, okay.
And the reason I say it's out of hand and we got to get better, because I really do think he has probably one of the best handles in this space. He can probably do those same moves without carrying. It's just because it's allowed. So because it's allowed, people do it more often. The issue I have with it is kids are learning that way. They're learning all their moves with that in mind. So then they get a referee that's calling it tied or calling the carries, and it's like now they can't do anything. That's the part. That's the problem I have with it.
Yeah.
Friga's in for a tough one. Step back.
6'7". I just learned what that was.
It's here early.
Am I cool now? I just learned what 6'7" was from some of my basketball kids.
Good hand by Friga. Good stop.
We've seen these type of.
Good angle. Man, that's a really no notes right there. That was just really good timing by Friga. Because Eli did the right thing. He's even holding him off with his right arm, but Friga hollows out. This is good defense. That's really good. You guys were telling me this is not going to be a good game. So far, we've already seen a lot of Apple Watches and cowboy boots. And ankles. We get to see a lot of ankles.
Early timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadell. This dude is funny to me. I really feel like if this were, I'd be scared. It just looks like he's about to stab somebody every time. He's seen some stuff.
We know how potent Eli Carter is with his scoring, but man,
this crowd's behind him too.
What?
Oh, is this Eli's city?
Definitely a huge game for both parties. Yep. Obviously, Eli Carter with the tough loss to win the pay-per-view.
Is this Day-Day's brother?
Looking for a bounce-back game in his own city, and just for free to continue to build that resume. So,
yeah,
really interesting. Really interesting.
Moon, just do the hang dribble. That's like because that's what Moon does all the time.
Step through. If you do a step back, you're shooting at it. But if you sidestep, you're going to step.
I don't know if he coaches. I really do think Moon would be a good coach. I said it last video, but he's always got like, he's like super passionate about it for one, but he's like, he always has something like super solid.
Good rip and go. That's a lay.
Man, that's really good. Friga's tightening up his ankle. Look, onside drive, onside step, throws that basketball out there, gets his shoulders past his hips. Really good drive from Friga. Shoulders to the backboard. Man, that's really good. Scott finish.
That's Sam with Wiki.
Tough lay, tough lay. See if Eli can keep his run alive. 8-0. Friga's been here before, been down early.
Yeah.
Friga's
It's really hard to challenge shooter. Like, Eli had all the time in the world to, like, get the ball from his dip all the way up to his set
been
point.
here before, been down early.
Like, there's nothing. Like, Friga's not challenging that space at all. That does nothing. This is just a little advice for you young hoopers out there. That does nothing to a shooter. Like, Eli probably doesn't even see that. Eli's probably thinking, like, why didn't he put his hands up? That does nothing. It's far more.
Before, been down early.
You'll mess someone up far more if right here. I talk about this a lot. Getting your hands free as a shooter is huge. If I can get my hands free and get to here, whatever you do after this doesn't bother me unless you actually block the shot. Like, I don't have to rush anything. Like, once I'm here, it's too late. But if on the way up, you're putting your hand in there and it's messing with my, or I have to pull back a little bit, or I have to rush, like pulling up a little bit, that really messes with shooters. So good defense on shooters is typically done here, not there. That's like.
But if Eli's shooting it like that, it's going to be a long day.
What type of food do y'all serve at these events?
But if Eli,
Because it looks like he just had the spiciest bean burrito.
like that,
He is pissed. He's like, I asked for mild, and you guys gave me spicy.
it's going to be a long
Angry.
day.
You got to be more physical.
Oh, that's Friga's wearing his sweats.
Playing way too clean.
All the confidence in the world with Eli right now.
You got to touch him.
And with that much skill, it just
the same
throws
thing.
Eli right now.
You got to touch him.
And
This is actually pretty good. We talk about neutral and advantage and all that. Eli's actually just done a really good job here, and Friga's just kind of not done a great job because he starts off. This is good defense from Friga. Like, they're both in neutral.
all the confidence.
And now Friga's like, this is the footsies part of neutral we talk about. He's putting his hand in the shooting pocket. He's switching hands. He's kind of switching his stance a little bit. This is really good.
Eli right.
This is really good by Friga. Like, making Eli turn around, but then Friga just, once Eli does his jab. So right now Friga's in advantage. Right when Eli does this jab, Eli goes into advantage.
You got to touch him.
So Eli's in advantage now because they were in neutral, and now Friga's backed off. And now look where he's putting his hand. When he was putting his hand earlier, he was in the cookie jar, like we talk about, like messing with that shot pocket. Now he's got his hands free. So now that his hands are free, legs perfectly square and not touching each other at all.
And with that much skill, it just gets crazy. 14-0. Next bucket to halftime. Jersey's going crazy.
He needs it.
Timeout, Eli.
Oh, all of them had the spicy bean burrito. I feel you.
He's going to have to touch.
Yeah, he definitely. Someone over here definitely had the spicy bean burrito. You see that?
Timeout, Eli.
He's like, who else had the spicy bean burrito?
He's going to have to touch him.
Oh, it was the security guard. He's like, oh, that was
in
you.
this corner, but Moon had to tell him, bro, that high hand with no hand
Who's
on
this?
shoulder or hip, that would not work.
No notes. Nobody talking to Eli.
Get up, Brad! Get up! Get up! Don't run now! Got nothing to say, might be 30-0. 30-0.
Y'all get that boxing ring sorted out yet?
I love Friga, but it had to be him. Let's go, baby!
That has kind of been the recipe to slow down Eli's scoring because he really is one of the more skilled, if not top 3 skilled players in the space. But if
Emily he's always stealing my notes. He's always reading my transcripts from the YouTube video and then taking them to the game so he can read my notes so he
you're
can
not
steal them.
physical with him and try to dictate where he's going, this is what you get because he really is that good. So I think you're right though. You have to be physical with him, and if you're not, I think he can hang with the best of them just with the amount of skill he has. He's a great shooter. So But we've seen Friga go down early.
Oh yeah, we've seen this before. This is he can definitely shoot his way back into this ball game, but he's gonna have to make it difficult for Eli. Eli has not shot a difficult shot yet.
There we go.
They're right. They are right. Good D, good defense. This is what defense looks like, guys. It's tiring. It's exhausting. This is why I think a shot clock is super important in one-on-one. But when a lot of you lately have been saying, okay, I shade some of my friends to the left, and then they just keep scoring. I'll shade them to the right, and they keep scoring. It's like, yeah, because shading someone can either look like this or can look like this. Like, those are two different versions. Then you can also do like the little mind game stuff we talk about, like Eli's put his hands on his shorts and then he starts playing. You get someone like a BJ who just backs up. Like there's tons of little nuances in games you can play as well. But again, you just pick those up as you go. They're also very player specific. So this right here, this is good. That was really good from Friga. He got Eli to take a comfort dribble. So just one dribble to the left, didn't get any advantage or anything. That was really good. Let's see what happens now.
What a block.
Oh.
That's
great defense. Hey.
What a block.
Hey.
That's
I have a layup. I remember I shot a layup and got hit, I think. I don't even know if I really got hit. It was too long ago to remember, but I fell on the ground exactly like Eli fell on the ground. I'll put it on I'll put a clip up.
What a block.
Fell just like
that's somewhat of a statement.
just like Krillin in Dragon Ball every fight.
That jam, he just slightly touched him on each of those floats.
Yeah. A lot of the best defenders in the space talk about jamming that float.
Yeah.
People that like to do that, disrupting the rhythm.
Come on, Friga. Same thing as last time. Straight line drive.
Friga attacking the hole.
That's always been his problem, right? Uses his shot to get a good drive. He's driving on the left, okay? Puts he has to have his right hand involved every time he drives to shoot to the left. He does get fouled here, but like to me that's still a really high percentage layup, right? If you just switch hands, like your left hand would be about right here. That's a really high percentage shot, but because he's not comfortable with his left, it's like, yeah, if you hit the right side of his body, he just collapses.
Friga attacking the hole early.
Good move, but this is the one part of his game I think he needs to sharpen up. Driving left.
Kind of scoring bunches too, so.
I like that he made his free throw. That's important. Good drive. Man, you guys can learn a lot. Friga's improving. Okay, so he's improving, which lets us now look at the next stage of his improvement that he needs to work on. Never let that arm jam you. Like, this is a really good drive, really good onside step, really good drive. Terrible defense, but this defense works against a lot of guys because of this. Watch what happens to Friga. You never want, and we kind of talked about it last video, but that arm should never slow your momentum, right? You actually like keep your shoulders pointing to the basket, like push through that arm. That was just enough for Eli to now sprint, get back in front a little bit, and to really make that bump a little bit more difficult. And again, when we talk about games, a game of inches, the difference between Friga going like this, let's just say it took away 2 inches of his drive to the basket. Well, Eli, look where he's at, cutting him off. It's like, imagine Friga had 2 more inches. He probably cleanly gets in front of him for a wide open layup, right? So it's slight differences like that. It does get fouled, but that could have just easily not been called a foul, right? And I think that's the problem last game we saw of Eli. Was it Eli and Day Day? That was the first game I saw Day Day. Eli's defense wasn't great. Or his conditioning. That's what it was. His conditioning wasn't great.
Falling out of it right there.
Man, Friga, let's go. 14-2. He looked dark, too. He's been vacationing.
Oh, I don't know. Millie's not touching him.
Eli does get a good drive, wins the hand battle, but this angle, this should be a layup.
I don't know, Millie.
Like wide open layup.
Touching him.
But he kind of just like slows down and should just be a speed layup, get to the basket, finish off the backboard.
You saw something there?
I think there was a foul.
He hit him, but again, you just don't want to get to a point where someone can just hit your arm, because he didn't hit him that hard and the ball just flies out. He did foul him.
I think Friga came across his body.
Yeah.
But when you get that type of angle, like, you just want to finish because you don't get it often.
Timeout, Friga using that other timeout.
You know why the foul wasn't called? We kind of saw this in one of the last videos.
Oh, I don't know. Millie's not touching. Oh, I don't know.
Because you look at the baseline referee, that's the main problem. Baseline referee. We've been calling this out, and it's crazy that TNC hasn't done something about it. Baseline referee. Because of the beanie, can't see his edge up. Can't see it. So it might be there, might not. But if it's not, if you can't see it, if it's not visible, probably not going to get that call. And you just got to understand that if you're Eli. I'm pretty sure that was in the rule books. I think it was in the intro, in the rule books.
I think.
Yeah, definitely was. Yeah, see, he's trying to see, he just can't see because of the beanie.
There was a foul.
Look, he's still trying to get a better view, and he's just still unsure. He's like, and he's asking the crowd. He's like, "Do you think?" I can't tell because of the beanie. And this kid's just like, "Dude, I had the spicy burrito, so
I think Friga came across his
don't come
body.
over here." Yeah, see, Shadell sees it too.
Yeah.
See, Shadell's like, Meech can't see because the beanie, man. I'm the only one breaking down these games like this. I can't believe no one else sees these things.
Timeout, Friga using that other timeout.
Lay's telling him as well.
Just at least minimum
7?
Yeah.
You want to get like 5 more points at least.
Yes.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
skip ahead again so it's not a 2-hour video.
Momentum as well, so I think it's a
Love what Emily and B. Ellis are talking about.
See if he can find his offense here. Cut to the lead before halftime.
Ooh.
There's that pump fake that you're looking.
He always has to go back to the right because he can't finish left comfortably, but really good angle.
Cut to the lead.
Crossover step here, great
before
angle.
halftime.
I still think being able to bump him off and get to the backboard is huge because that's 50% of the possession here. The other 50% is spin back and shoot the fadeaway. Still gets a really good look, mainly because Eli I would just never jump against Friga right here. He won't shoot the left-hand layup, but that's a really good shot. I mean, I can't fault it too much. Just missed. He's had a couple of those. Oh, he's pressuring up as well. Nice. Nice.
Goes the counter.
Eli's moving.
Why did this work, guys? When Eli's done all these moves, all these crossovers, all this stuff this whole game, and he's not crossed Friga, like nothing's happened, but he does here. Why? Full speed right. When you play full speed, the other guy has to play full speed, and then you stop and you create some space. Magic. So again, trainers, coaches, everyone is going to tell you like, "Ooh, he did a snatchback hezzy tween." No, he just went fast and then stopped. Doesn't matter what move you do to go fast and stop. Doesn't matter. This was going to be the same outcome. Now this is where your creativity comes in. Now that you've pulled that rubber band tight, you've got half a second of like creative freedom here. This is where the game is fun. This is the most fun time to play the game of basketball. But most people's legs are a little bit tired here, right? Most people's brains are a little bit fried here. Just because we're not used to playing full speed stop and then make a quick decision, make a quick move. Most people aren't used to that. If you can get used to playing in this space, that's where the money's made. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, MVP, champion. That's where his money is made. This little split second right here.
There goes the counter.
Eli's moving.
Yeah, see, Lay called that one because I think he knows if Eli's got an edge up or not, but Meech he just won't call it because the beanie and the jean shorts and the cowboy boots.
Oh,
We saw this last game with Malik. Z missed a free throw to send us to half. Malik took advantage, finished the half out strong. See if Friga can do the same. Hard right.
I want to say this though.
Man.
Eli.
His angles are good. This he's just missing.
Hard right.
I want to say this though. Eli. In the pay-per-view, he looked cut, but here he looks stronger.
I wonder if Friga's been playing more or if he's doing more creating, because he's missing like tons of layups. He's not shooting his threes as quickly. Like usually when someone's hand is down, he just launches. So it looks like he's almost a little bit out of rhythm.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of the vantage point or something.
Mm-hmm. Big ball.
Nice.
Fade away.
That's a pro move, right? Just a little push off. We talk about the Shea bump off.
Big
We got 0.5 seconds to be creative. He just creates a shot here.
ball. Fade away.
That's very just like we saw that with Kyrie and the Kyrie video.
In his hometown.
Yeah.
This is Eli. This is
He's handing up, and I know how to shoot.
Cam's like, I can't stand this guy. Look at his ankle. You can see his ankle through the sweat. You see Cam looking at Friga's ankles, and Rob's just like, ugh. I told him not to wear those sweats. And he's like, I was sitting here, but I had to move. I didn't want to have to look at his ankles.
And you're not even getting bad look, but what you do the best in your opinion? Shoot it.
Yeah, Rob's like, I've had enough too. I'm out of here.
It's a tall task to just say, hey, go make Eli uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, Moon is a phenomenal defender that can do that more than.
All right, we'll skip again. No disrespect. Just
all right, second half underway. Eli Carter, right wing, jabbing.
good defense again. I mean, he can hit that. Friga just got to score. I mean, that's what we're used to saying. I think it looks like he's ready to play now.
I don't think so. Both parties look like in real shape.
Oh, good defense. Hey, that's good defense. The problem now with when you're doing those, like I said, those little like stunting at the ball is just like if you get caught stunting as the player drives, it puts you in a bad spot. Again, Eli had him and had the angle, but he has driven 3 times, I think, off of this same little angle. So if you're mixing in this within the drives, I don't think it's a big deal. But he's created this tight rubber band multiple times, right? So Eli's really good at getting that. Friga's got to do a better job not allowing him to get there. Way easier said than done, especially when someone has a handle like this. But I just noticed he's wearing moccasins too. Good Lord. This should just be a shot. But again, Eli uses his 0.5 seconds to get shifty, takes another dribble and then step back, pull up, just kind of having fun, getting in rhythm.
Like when he is in this mode, his buckets look like the best buckets in the space almost.
He tried to put him in the blender there.
Guys, when he's playing the way that
for
he
sure,
plays, right?
for sure.
Shot.
18-2. It's a tough leg.
Classic Friga. Right hand layup on the left side. It works sometimes, but like Eli's got to know that. Force him to shoot it with his left hand.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
quick, counter.
And
There we
Cool.
go. I just think it's so
He's missed.
important, man. I don't know how to keep being
He's missed 3 of those already, so he was due for 1. But again, just straight line drive, good angle.
quick trigger.
Might have been a foul here.
I keep being redundant with that, Millie, but
Yeah, I mean they've been calling that in this series. I think that's a
Quick trigger. Would have been a big bucket for Friga.
I love the way that Friga never complains or looks for fouls, though. His demeanor, to me, I'd like to say that's how I used to play. I'm pretty sure. But, again, I don't want to talk myself up. But I wish more players would adapt that mentality. I actually think that's what keeps him in. Like, talent-wise, some of these guys are way better. But, like, his mentality, like, I think he's got one of the best mentalities in the game. Like, the moment never gets too big for him.
He needed one of those. He just got it.
Good look.
Friga cuts it to 9.
Go, let's see a game.
Friga seemed to get going here. 18-9 ball game. He can make
Oh.
that. He can make that.
Good look. Yeah, he's just missed a ton of shots. He typically makes. Nice, good angle.
Step.
Bro,
Get on balance. I do think that if you're going to use hang dribbles, being able to mix in like bumps and stoppages as well is essential.
Slow step.
bro, he's
Yeah. Honestly, man, he's played very efficiently. Like, there hasn't been too much craziness. A couple times he's taken like he's done like an extra move when he didn't really need to, but
God, Eli Carter is putting on a clinic here. A tough shot making clinic.
he's you know, when the meme, the song where it's like, "Hello, darkness, my old friend," he's still thinking about that burrito.
Not another one.
Gotta get going. Got a timeout here.
All right, we've seen enough of these.
Eli scoring right
Yeah.
now.
They've done a great job breaking it down.
Let him swing slightly. I'm not saying completely, but
Oh,
completely, but
he got pushed off his line again. He just who got hit here? Oh, actually, no, he didn't. This is excellent. Oh, he did. Okay, so man, a game of inches again.
I'm not saying completely, but
When you get your, I always say shoulders past their hips, and this is especially important for taller players that aren't as quick. I always thought, like, if I can get my shoulder, if I can get my elbow past your hips, I'm trying to, like, I would run like this, but I would try to get this onto your back or onto your hip. So I'd be pushing as I'm running, and I'm like using that to gain more momentum. Instead, like, most people try to get around people like this. They try to run around. So you want to think about, like, get skinny, get slim, like this, and then you put. It's kind of like a swim move in football. Anyways, Friga does the right thing, but then he lets this little wrist, the little wrist of Eli, push him off his line. Like, he had a straight, perfect line here, and he just lets that push him out. This is still a good drive. Again, this is like game of inches stuff. But it just makes this go from a dunk, a surefire, like, slap glass layup, to contested, over the hand, falling out of bounds. There's slight differences that most people will look at that and be like, "Oh, nice drive, good layup." When I look at this, I go, "All right, you got to make 10 of those? Yikes." And some of them going left? Yikes. This is the difference between, like, a guy scoring
Maybe a momentum shift.
20 a game and a guy that averages like 28 a game.
You know, this TNC side is going to start really, really talking.
Mm-hmm.
There's the counter, Mills.
Oh, man.
Man, great angle. I just don't know why Eli keeps overplaying Friga's left. I just would never. It's like, you're just going to have to beat me going left, buddy. buddy old pal, but ends up with still a good shot. And again, if you can, we're actually learning a lot from Friga this game. If you can, as a player, he used to do this really bad. He's getting better. This spin, again, just don't let it take you away from the basketball, away from the basket. LeBron talks about this in one of his old videos, like 10, 15 years ago, where he's like, when you spin, you want to spin downhill so you can get a layup. Friga's like jumping. He's like jumping away. Like spin, just keep spinning. Just spin all the way to the basket. Doesn't have to be a fadeaway. Again, the difference between 20 and 28. Those little differences. Friga's right there. I feel like he's improved a lot. Again, Eli's not the best defender though, but hey. Oh, he did hit his arm, didn't he? Tough shot.
Wow. Highly contested.
He's run out of time, Mills.
It's probably not that tough when you're up 20 though. And it's 14, but
Eli for three, short. Needs one. Friga for three. Needs one of those to fall. He's had a few clean looks, just not falling.
Yeah.
See if he can keep buying some time.
He's got to hit shots.
Eli's trying to close it out.
Oh,
A pump fake.
just good. So now, once you've used your bumps properly and you've pulled the string tight on those bumps, again, you get 0.5 seconds of freedom, right?
Eli's trying to close it out.
0.5 seconds of freedom. So it's like you can shoot this, but that rubber band's tight. So Devontae Friga has to react. Last time, Friga got bumped and just stayed in the key and just let Eli shoot it. This time, Friga's like, this is why having counters is important, because Eli's making the decision here. He could just go into a shot, his fadeaway like he did before. But, I mean, you can just see that Friga's like, oh, he's playing the shot. I'll just stay on balance. Really good move. Excellent move. And he set it up, right? Like he set this up with his drives. Eli's played very efficiently this game.
Beautiful.
Clinic, sewage flat.
Poetry.
Like all of his moves have built on top of each other.
Three can win it.
Game in.
He's pulling it. Sidestep, hard left. Sidestep left.
Oh.
Knocked it away.
That's a tough call. The rule is the rule. And if this got called and I was there, I'd just be like, yeah, it is what it is. I think more discussion should be had on this. I think when someone dribbles and they keep their dribble, you might as well just let it play out, right? Because Friga's like, hey, teacher, I hit it. But like Friga should just keep playing here. Like that's just good D in general. But Eli's still got the ball. Like I think you just keep playing. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Oh, knocked it away.
Did he throw a tantrum? Is he having a fit?
Knocked it away.
In his moccasins, jean shorts, and Apple Watch, cowboy boots, cowboy moccasins. Hey, here we go.
Friga's last chance to go on a run here.
That's the first time we've seen him shoot a three going to his right, isn't it?
The way it's been looking.
That's like usually his go-to.
Eli's been on a tear.
And one?
Cuts it to 10.
Back against the wall.
Crowd getting into it.
Another one.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
We got a game.
Back against the wall. Devontae Friga hits 3 straight threes. It's 27-20.
Friga might be one of the best momentum when momentum gets on his side. The best comes out of him.
And one!
Oh, man.
Going to the line, though. Chipping away. Ability just
Quick gave that quick 10-on run.
But yeah, just again, like his facial expressions just don't change. Never get too high, never get too low.
I'm gonna start getting up. Fuck it.
If he scores here, the gym's
he got
go crazy. Oh, it looked good.
Man, that and one would have been huge.
Eli, you must close a little bit of pressure.
Pressure. Pressure shifted.
It was him with the spicy bean burrito. I knew it. You could just tell in his eyes. He was acting like somebody else. He was like, oh, man, who was that? Oh, jeez. Yikes.
I need a bucket.
He knew it. He got away with it. He's happy.
Yep.
Eli sizing up.
Oh,
Back for Kane.
great shot.
Back for Kane. Eli
0.5 seconds of freedom.
sizing up.
Yeah. I mean, just
Step
a
back
good
for
shot.
Kane.
That was a good game. You guys, there was 2 comments that told me, 2 or 3 comments that were like, don't got to watch that game, coach. It was pretty bad. I enjoyed it. I think you guys struggle to understand what I like about basketball. I'll try to explain it. I just like basketball. I just like basketball. So if it's really bad basketball, as in someone being really selfish and just constantly making the wrong play, it's not fun to watch, right? But when people are hooping, even if someone's not technically good or technically doing the right thing all the time, if they're just playing hard or they're hooping, like, that's fun to watch. Like, basketball is basketball. It's like a universal language. That's why I love watching the WNBA. I love watching high school. I love watching junior high girls. I love watching Euro League. I don't care. Basketball is basketball to me. So don't try not to think that I'm going to be upset because the game isn't good or whatever. It's more so just about, like, were they playing hard? Was there like some good moves in it? Like, were they like just even seeing their improvements now? Like Devontae, like I know him personally. Friga, he's improved a ton just in the games we've watched. And Eli, the first time I watched him, he was like, he had all the handle, but he wasn't really doing much else. This time he's like shot making, like his game looked really crisp. Still don't know what his edge up looks like. He had cowboy moccasins on. This was a fun game to watch. I enjoyed it. The commentary was great. This was a really good one. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for sending it through. See you in the next video.